Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise. So if you guys are interested in getting a truck camper or just looking at truck campers or wanting to go full-time like we are in our truck camper, I thought I'd share with you today my biggest mistake I have made so far with our truck camper. And we've been in ours for 2 years now. We're full-time, off-grid, nomads, traveling. And we made a few mistakes, but pretty much the biggest one was right when I bought it and pretty much almost our first trip using it. Once we got everything hooked up, we were ready to go. And it pretty much has to deal with this right here, your turnbuckles. If you have this type of turnbuckle, or I guess pretty much any of them are all going to kind of work pretty much the same. I got this, and I was so scared that the camper was going to fall off the truck that I was like, okay, I got to make sure these things are tight. So I always got my wrench out every time we got anywhere and made sure that there was like no wiggle room at all. And I just tightened these things as much as I could, and I'd get a wrench out and I'd wrench it, and I would get it so tight that it wouldn't move at all. And so before, when we were in a Chevy Silverado, it had the gas tank was like right in front of one of the turnbuckles. So every time I got gas, I had to get the wrench out and unwrench this thing in order to move this so I can fill the tank up with gas. And so I was like, well, this is going to be kind of a pain in the butt if I tighten it this much every time. Like, it's just going to waste a lot of time. And then one day I was getting gas, and so it was like pretty much the first or second day we had the camper, and we were heading out. So we were driving a ways, and had no issues, and then we get to the gas station, and I get the wrench out, and I'm like undoing this, and I finally get it loose enough, and I pop it off the O-hook up here, and I sit it down, and I fill it with gas, and then I go to put it back on, and I hook this up, and this whole thing this falls off. And I was like, okay. So I had it so tight, it actually like ripped the grooves off of the bolt. Or not off the bolt, it was off of more of the turnbuckle part, so the part that you turn. It actually ripped the grip off because it was so tight. When this thing moved, it was like breaking the grooves off from inside of it. And it was all smooth, so I couldn't tighten this up at all. It would just fall right off. So I ended up like ratchet strapping it, and then we had to drive like 20 miles or so to get to the next store in order to buy another turnbuckle. But so just so you know, don't over tighten these. You can have a little bit of wiggle like this because the camper is going to move. But if you tighten it too much, you're going to bust it off, and it's not going to be good. So take my heed of warning. Yeah, just don't over tighten it. It's not going to go anywhere. Just, get it pretty tight, but there can still be some wiggle room so it can move back and forth. Hope this tip helped you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.